Can you just elaborate on that?
Yeah, I was saying this in the last hour, just for context here. The reason that this is going to be just so, I think, emotionally jarring for the folks in Korea is because this is not really distant history. The fact that this kind of thing could happen in the streets of Seoul for folks who are in my parents' generation, certainly my grandparents' generation, this is what they lived through.
And you were born in South Korea.
I was born in South Korea the very last year that there was a military dictatorship, and soon after I was born, there was the first democratic presidential election that elected Roh Tae-woo. And obviously the country has evolved and developed so much since then, but we now talk about South Korea as one of the most important democratic countries and a vibrant democratic country in Asia that we look to and point to often as a model. So just seeing these headlines, seeing these scenes, knowing that this is possible, I think just in and of itself, in the context of South Korean history, is important. Obviously, we around the table should talk about why this should be an important thing for Americans to pay attention to.
Right. Well, that's what I want to.
Particularly given that Donald Trump is about to be president in a number of weeks, somebody who has said he wants to use the military to go after his own enemies.
We'll pick up on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think MJ's points are very, she's right on point here. I mean, they really rolled out the red carpet for Yoon. I mean, he had a state visit last year, had a state dinner with Biden. They issued a declaration, Biden and Yoon. I mean, and now the thought, we're seeing soldiers entering the National Assembly. I mean, you talked about, shockingly, the parallels to January 6th, just the image of a democracy facing this kind of crisis. I think this is something that people are scared about, or that sort of Democrats are scared about when they think about Trump's return, because he has used, he's encouraged the use of force to achieve political goals, and or try to achieve a political goal on January 6th, and or at least played with it. And he's talked about now pardoning some of these folks on January 6th, the rioters, insurrectionists, what you want to call them. So, this is on the top of people's mind. And then I think when they see scenes like this, it's just shocking to see a decades-long democracy, one of the closest U.S. allies in the region, in the world, have this go through this kind of convulsion. I think it's just, it's stunned Washington. Capitol Hill, I'm trying to get a response from people. Nobody wants to say anything because they don't know how to deal with it.
Well,